This is Irontrader. Now the pitch closed at 2:30. That was about 15 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purpose only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil daily, weekly chart. Now you can see here, okay, we have a big ass red candle. Now, yesterday, we made a higher high and a higher low, and we held that key 100 SMA here, but you notice it couldn't hold that 200 day. And then today, once you made a lower low and you went through this 21 day here in 8 SMA, well, that tells you got to get short, okay? It's just that simple. Now, what do we have here? Now we have a series of lower highs and lower lows, just like we had here, and then we can see the result until we get looking for another bottoming candle here, but we do have sideways action here for a lot of days. Okay, so that being said, let's look at the downside first. So what you want to do, those futures open here at 6 p.m. tonight or tomorrow morning, but always watch those futures open because that's really good. Okay, so what you want to do is watch the high 79.42 and that low of 77.63, and right now you're closing that here at 78.02. Okay, so what we wanted to watch on that downside is that 77.63. You can see here you're right in the thickness of it here. Okay, see this one right here, 77.65. What do we have here? 77.68. Okay, so you're right there at that support level. Now again, if that's lost, then we'll come right here to that 77.55. That'll be next support. And then we'll come here at 77.25. We have 76.43, and then your big retest out here at 76.15. But however, just watch that because watch your support level, the downside, because look how much nice support that we have basically running right through here. Okay, so that's what we got to look for. Okay, so just watch all this key support level here, and we have a trading range. Maybe this could take right off here or be like a reversal candle. We got to wait and see. Now, upside, very, very clear. Okay, real simple. 78.38, that's your first resistance. That's your 8 simple moving average. Right above that, next is 78.70, your 21 simple moving average. And then right above that is we have that 79.08. That's your next level, okay? These are all going to be key resistance levels, your 8, your 21 day, and your 100 day. Now, you look over here, we have 79.06. That lines up very, very nicely here. And then right above it, we have 79.37, which would be just above this 100 day at 79.08. And then again, if you can move on up here, you got 79.92. You cracked that 200 day. We looked at the top of this candle. You're looking at 80.29. And then next resistance here is 80.62. And then we just follow the candles all the way up here. And very, very simple. Okay. So what you have here is you just have your 80.70, 80.88, 80.95. Look at the top of this candle here. You got 81.57. And then we look to your 50-day here at 81.59. Okay, very, very simple here. Again, on the upside here. The key downside here is going to be today's low. That's going to be very key. But again, we do have that support here that we've been hitting here quite a while. But again, watch that 77.55. Very, very key. If not, we just follow the candles down till we get to that 76.15. Now you can see your RSI here. She's rolling back over. Your MACD, your green is still above your red here, but that's not really showing us much. Now here tomorrow, we got one more day left here trading. Well, I don't know. We got old sticky, which is another topping tail going on here. Okay, so it really needs to get back above this 21 day. You're looking at 79.06 and that 50 SMA here at 79.37. If you can get above that, well, then we have your 100 day at 80.29. We have your 8 day sitting right there at 80.34. So there's a lot of resistance. You can see where the top of the candle went right into that resistance. So when we had this here yesterday, okay, so it popped right up, went to 80.62. Always look on the weekly chart here. If you can't get and maintain that 100 day and that 8 SMA here on a closing basis, she's going to come right on down. And now look at that. We lost not only that, but the 50 and the 21 SMA here. So this is not what you call a buying opportunity, okay? Because they have exactly what we have here. Now, if you would have bought this, say, oh, I got 2 days on there. If you would have bought that, where are you going to go? See, if you bought that, you got to wait till we get this bottoming candle situation going here. Now, they come into many forms. I point this out all the time. You can have a candle like that. We can have a candle in this order here, right on this order, or we can even have like old sticky over here. See here, okay? This is what we're looking for here now for a buying opportunity here to go long. Now, that's not being said that you can't go and you can't scalp the trade during the day, okay, because that's very, very easy to do. However, if you're looking to say, hey, I'm going to buy long and this is going to go long, we need to have a reversal candle for you to do that. So watch those futures at 6 p.m. and see how she all shakes out. And then always watch the high, low, and the closing of the previous day candle, which will be this. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas on 5-minute chart. Now you can see here we had a nice run up here, but look at here. See, you realistically, you got to look at the patterns in here. Okay, so you have a head, left shoulder, and right shoulder. That's what you call a head and shoulders pattern. Comes right down. You lose that 8 SMA. This is what happens. Okay, that price just keeps right on going down. Then we tried to maintain it and go right on up here, but you can see it just didn't have no juice. Okay, all the way up. And now look at here, we're just falling right off a cliff again below that 8 simple moving average. Now, I got 3 points out of that KOLD, and then I got right back into it. So I have another stop going here at 53.50. So hopefully I can get another point. If it clicks me out of that, I'll have another point. So that'll be 4 points for the day. There's just nothing here. So always watch these charts. I like if you're trading, use a tick 5-minute chart. You can want to slow the trade down, 15-minute, 30-minute chart, or hourly and a 4-hour chart. And then you always look at a daily, a weekly, and a monthly chart at the end of the day. Those are going to be all your key resistance and your support levels here. But you can see how once you get below that 8 SMA, look what happens. See, I always point out that 8. See what happens. You can't do nothing. When it gets above here, you can see she was creeping up, but it had no juice. Went right into that 100-day here. Yeah, you popped up, but look at the next candle. Okay, what does that tell you? That tells you got to sell your position or you got to get short. And then once it goes underneath the 8 SMA, you stay short until we can see if it's going to get above that or not. Okay, let's take a look here on a daily and a weekly. Okay, here we have a daily and a weekly. Now, I don't like this at all. See, we had a topping tail, and now we have, look at this, like a tweezer top situation. That's always never very good. See, we just here, tweezer top situation, and then what happens, okay? Until you get a reversal candle, okay? So we got a very similar situation. The key is going to be holding this 50-day on a closing basis, 2.497 by tomorrow. That's going to be key on Friday because this is a weekly chart here, okay? So obviously just watch that. Now, let's take a look here on the daily. Well, look at this, okay? So what we had is that contract roll, popped right on up here, and then she sold right off. It didn't close that gap yesterday, but it held that 8 SMA. Today, it was holding it, but then it came down, filled that gap. I said, if you watched my video this morning, I said, watch for that gap fill. If that's lost, then we'll come right over here to the top of this candle, 2.57. What are we at right now? You're sitting at 2.56. So right there, you're really not that far off here. And then we can always look at the closing number here. You're looking at 2.49, which lines up very nice with your 50-day. And then right below it, we have your 200 SMA here at 2.455. And then we have your 21-day sitting at 2.41. So you want to watch this here when the futures open. You want to watch that high, that 2.68, that low 2.563, and then that close at 2.56. This is just looking not good. See what we have here again? Now we have the same pretty much as we had here. You have a series of lower highs and lower lows. That's never good. The key, can't stress enough, is the holding this 50-day and holding that 200-day. If that starts getting lost and this 8-day starts rolling over, say goodnight, Irene. You can already see where that 8-day is rolling over. That doesn't mean it has a little flick that it can't just go back up here. But realistically, you got to hold them because that is key level here. And then you have your 21 below. Upside, well, what we can do is you look at the top of this candle here, okay, for resistance, looking at 2.62, and then we look at that 2.65, that's your 8 SMA. That is going to be very, very crucial. If you can get above that, we look at today's high, 2.68. We'll look at the top of this candle at 2.70, and then follow the candles, 2.75. You have 2.79, 2.85, and then we have 2.92. But all that doesn't mean anything unless you can get and close, not just above, get and close above that key 8 simple moving average. See, now once it goes above that, see how nice that is? It just keeps right on rolling. But then we had that topping tail candle, and then boom, down she comes. So right now, this is looking lower. Okay, that just reality is looking lower here because you got a lower high and a lower low, and there's no right here, you finished pretty much right at the bottom. There's no reversal candle. There's nothing that's happening here right now. So just heed all that. Okay, so RSI looks like she's rolling back over. I don't like this. See that green? When that green crosses that red, that's a sell signal. That tells you that you got to either get short, sell your long position, however you trade. Some people just like trading long, and that's cool. I'm down with that. Some people just like trading short. I'm cool with that. I like you doing long and short because you can make more money both ways, and you really don't give a rat's ass which way the market goes. A lot of people say, "Oh, geez, the market's selling down, Dow's down 300 points, Nasdaq down," and so what? Who cares? Okay, you just use the inverse of whatever it is. Okay, so you make money going down, make money going up. That's what a good trader will do. Okay, now again, watch key level. Watch the high, the low, and the closing on this candle when those futures open. That 8-day, you go about the 8-day, then we can rally on up here. If not, we start losing this, then we're going to look here. We're going to look for that 50-day. Very, very crucial on the closing basis. And then if that's lost, we come right here to the 200-day and then right down to your 21-day. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock, and we'll do it all over again. Okay, thanks for watching.